Right, so I've been keeping... Hello? One of the best, if not the best LED lights that's on the market right now, so... Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today is another very exciting day as we're going to continue with the preparations for the big tank. The 120 by 50 by... I kind of want to tell you guys, but I also want to keep it a surprise for when the aquarium actually gets here. Fingers crossed, hopefully next week. So in a way I'm very impatient and I want to have it set up as soon as possible. But I'm going to take my time with it and I'm going to show everything to you properly every single step of the way. So last week we set up the cabinet and we've unboxed the ALGAE filter. If you didn't watch that episode, I'll leave a link on the top of the screen. This week we'll talk all about the lights. So we're gonna actually hang lights from the ceiling. It's very exciting. The week after that, fingers crossed, hopefully the tank will be here. And after that we'll probably do the hardscape. A week after that we'll probably do the plants, filling it up, everything. And from then we'll see how it goes. So I think this is going to be a nice mini series. So yeah, last week we set up this stand. This is the dual stand measuring 120 centimeters by 50. I've completely leveled it now. It's completely level, which was quite a struggle because the floor in this house is completely uneven. But now it's good. Yeah, filter is still in here. I've caught myself a couple of times this week just opening the door and just looking at the filter. I'm still planning to make some changes to the filter, especially the media that is inside. There's just a load of sponges and I want to replace that with some nice ceramic media, so we will do that in the next episode or something. But yeah, this episode is all about the lights. So the lights actually came in the day before yesterday. Of course I was very impatient and I had to unpack it immediately. So I filmed a little unboxing, so let's look at that right now. Would you look at the size of this box, guys? Here's my hand and my arm for comparison. So in this box is one of the best, if not the best LED lights that's on the market right now. So let's just, without further ado, let's open this up. I can't wait. Alright, so here's the entire box. Skylight Hyperspot RGB focused. What do we have on the side? We have shimmer, we have characteristic design, color temperature is controllable, it's dimmable, and it has mounting freedom. So there should be a hanging kit, but it should also be possible to mount it on the side of the glass. Let's take a look from the other side. What do we have here? Just the social media. So guys, make sure you check out Skylight on social media. The Facebook is Skylight Aquarium, Instagram is Skylight Aquarium, and the website is skylight.blue. Made in European Union, made in Poland. So this, guys, Skylight is a Polish company. Alright, I think this is it, guys. This is the moment. Let's do this. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing, guys. Wow. Okay. I'm afraid to touch it even. Alright guys, so this is everything that actually came in a box. So we have the light itself, which is an absolute unit. We have the hanging kit. I think the hanging kit comes as standard. And if you want the acrylic stands to have it placed on the rim of your aquarium, you need to either buy that separately or just request it as you're purchasing the light. Then we have the power cable, of course. And here we have the
controller. I haven't really looked into this yet, but with this controller we should be able to increase and decrease the intensity and also change a little bit to the colors as well. But we'll look at it later in the video. So in all these years I of course only had small aquariums, and those lights were always just sitting on the rim of the glass, or they would be clamped to the side of the glass. So this hanging kit is a total new experience for me. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking. I've already done some work beforehand actually. I already drilled the holes in the ceiling. I didn't want to do that on camera because I didn't want to look like an idiot. So those two nipples there, that's where the light's going to be hanged from. And if you look closely, you actually see some patchwork as well. Of course, I did not do it correctly from the first try. This was actually the second try. So I've patched up the first holes. I was lucky to actually find some thick wood behind the plaster, because I thought this light is like 7-8 kilos at least, and the plaster is never going to be able to hold that. But I was lucky to find some wood, so I just took some very long screws. I screwed them in, and now we can hang the lights. So let's do this. Alright, so for those of you who are just as unfamiliar with this as I am, basically here I have two steel cables. Attached to the cable we have these covers, and there's a thick part on the steel cable, and that will stop it from sliding off the cover basically. And then this cover will be screwed on top of the nipple that's already in the ceiling. So that's that part. And then we have two of these, which will go onto the light, like so. And then the steel cable will go in here. Focus. The steel cable will go in here, like so. It'll come out on the side here. And then it's stuck. So it's actually very simple. So let's just attach these to the light, and then we can start hanging it. Alright, so let's see if I can do this on the camera. So these screws go in from underneath the light. Like so. And this just screws right on top of that. So there's one. This is insane, guys. Pillows for safety, of course. You never know. But look at this. Okay, I think it's still quite low. Let's see if we can still raise it a bit more. I think we're gonna try to keep it the same level as this shelf. Something like that. Let's raise it a bit more and let's see if we can make it completely leveled. Yes, I think this is a good height for now. We can always adjust it when the aquarium actually gets here. Let's see if it's leveled. I think, yeah, that's good enough. Let's see it this way. Stop shaking. Yeah, I think it's good. What do you think, guys? I think it looks amazing already. Let's actually turn it on. Let's attach the power cord and let's actually turn this bad boy on. Let's take a look at the controller. That's actually a decent size. So with this thing we should be able to control the intensity and also control the I think the color temperature a little bit, from cold white to like warm white sort of. And then it also should have an option to set timers, you know. Alright, I'll take a minute to read the manual, set it up, and then I'll come back to you guys.
A few moments later.
Look at this, guys. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it is super bright. 90 watts of power. Why do I still have those things on? Let me remove those plastic things from the light. Yes, that's looking much better already. Alright guys, so the controller, it's a bit complicated. Well, it's not complicated, but there's actually quite a lot of options to this device. So I think I'll just make a separate video about that when the aquarium is actually here, when it's filled up, when there's plants and when there's fish, and we can actually see the difference in colors and everything. Because right now the camera wouldn't be able to pick it up anyway, so there'll be a separate video about the controller. Just know that it has a lot of functions in day and night and sunrise and sunset and color temperature and the whole thing. What do you think, guys? Does this look amazing or does this look amazing? One more thing we have to do is to remove that protective film from the bottom side. Let's do that right now. A little ASMR. Okay, so I think this just went from the best light on the market to the best looking light on the market as well. Who designs a mirror underneath the light? Look at this, guys. This is amazing. Wow. Skylight Hyperspot, guys. If you didn't know, now you know. Alright guys, so while I was just finishing up, I got a message from Mike from Aquarium Design Shop. And he said that my tank is ready and I can come and pick it up. So I'm trying to keep my excitement contained here, but I'm super excited. So I'm going to end the video here. Before I go, I do want to give a huge shout out to Skylight Aquarium. I want to thank them for supporting me with this big project, supporting me with this beautiful Skylight Hyperspot. I left the website to Skylight in the description. Definitely check that out. I'm going to go pick up the tank. Guys, make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, so I've been keeping... Hello? The neighbors are also doing some work to the house. Goeie timing, guys. Nice.